This na Me and the Bush.
Nya kendo boy.
Ya iheha.
Fambul, Adu and welcome to the first edition of this fine radio program where we dey call Me and the Bush. Me and the Bush na program for we all. Papa, mama, brother, sister, even if you not pikin. Something dey where you self go learn but wetin make it fine for make we all we community bush there with to earn so that we all go benefit. Me name na Sir Joseph.
And me na Fati Sheriff. Me and the Bush come to you from Greenlimba Foundation, where na organization where they work here so na Kamakwe and Moyamba, but we go know more about the organization and then work them later inside Me and the Bush.
This name ya Greenlimba na interesting name o. And a glady where we go learn more about the work where they do na salon inside the program. Seth, I hope say you where they listen go learn plenty things about climate change and what to make it important for the plant tick them. Different kind tick them.
Yeah? Now every rain dey for them so. For say the rain season not they done again. But wait here, the kind sand self where they come out now. It dey one pass Marco. Not so we be sabi first thing. Now what's kind thing this bar?
Sisio, what to make you the grumble so?
Papa ya, now the way how the weather done dey now. Now in the morning me. Look like now. Tell me we no say for big dry season. Now every rain dey for them so. In fact, Seth, me not able understand who say na rain season or dry season again. Like how we sabi first thing. All things don't change now. It's all excessive the weather now in don't craze we.
Me sister, not to craze the weather craze so. Now the way
but left me bo. If not to craze the weather don't craze, then wetin do rain dey for don inside dry season, then hot sun dey come out inside rainy season.
Me sister, if the weather don't craze self like how you dey talk am so. Now waiting cause am for make it craze.
Whose kind question you dey ask me so? How me gonna wait to make the weather don't craze?
Me sister, the answer is simple. Sir, now we the motorman and self don't cause all this.
How you go say so?
I go say so, yes. Because now we the people and don't cut the tick them at the bush. Sir, the bush self no dey like I be the first day. We want below so with a cut tick. We want bodo with a cut tick. Even for burn charcoal self with a cut tick. Look the hill themselves. One better tick no left there again. Though we know one make the weather change for we.
Me brother wait so. Waiting for cut tick get for do with this now.
Me sister, waiting the happen so now in them called climate change. Yes, climate change. Because of the thing that way we dey do like for cut the tick then at the bush, it dey make the way how the weather be dey change. And this not good. You go fair not say, every rain dey for them, people them place them the flood, farmer them plant so they grow better again, but the problem them boku. And like I say, now we the motorman and the cause am.
Hey, look when me open me mouth they wonder. So now all them bush shower we don't cut so make the weather they behave this kind way. But wait so, what we for do for tap this now?
Well, we for tap for cut the tick them pass mark one. And make sure say we plant new tick them so that the bush then go grow back. Tell God thank you. We organization and the way they support community them for plant tick them. So it left so we the community people them for ready for get the land them for make this happen. Because when we plant new tick them and get the bush them back, beaucoup and them probably also where we dey see so now go tap. Self, the bush then get beaucoup benefit for we as motorman them. We dey get medicine for well body, animal then go come, Then bad flooding go tap. Farmer then garden then go come out fine and all that's in them.
Me brother, thank you for this word where you just don't tell me so. Myself go tell other people about this, so that we all go join hand for plant stick them back, so that we go get we bush them like first time. Because the bush them very important, so we the people them, for make we face this climate change. This way, where the weather they crisp we so.
Fatty, climate change na something where people know they talk about all over the world and even in a saloon. But not to all man understand wetin this climate change mean proper one. Now that make today, we dey talk to Lars Bessel, the founder, vice chairman and director of administration for the Greenlimba Foundation. We go join me for talk about climate change and how it affects the world where saloon self dey inside. Wetin na Greenlimba Foundation and wetin they do for support communities in a saloon for fight climate change.
Sir.
Yes, Fatty.
This program is like it get for interesting, and I'm not able for beer for listening to all this.
Fambul them, as I be say. Today we get Lars Bessel, the founder, vice chairman, and director of administration for Greenlimba Foundation. Welcome to the program we call Me and the Bush.
Hello, this is Lars Bessel from Greenlimba.
So Lars, as part of what we make with the today, now for talk about climate change, I want you explain the fambul them, waiting at climate change.
I think everyone here in Sierra Leone knows already what is climate change. Climate change means it's getting warmer in the dries.
I think say all man as Salonian already know it in a climate change. Climate change means say the place they warm during the dry season.
Everyone who's doing
the rain season more rain dey for them. Boku rain where they cause flooding. People the way they do agriculture no say the season self don't change. Almost years now. We've been supposed to na be rain season and dry season. But now the rain they can deter for calm, sometimes they can late, sometimes they can early, sometimes they tell for stop, they stop. All this na climate change. And waiting they cause them, now waiting they call global north. From Europe, North America, China, where then they produce steam them, we get past more carbon dioxide, and it affects the one world.
North, it affects the whole world. So that means we don't have a chance to change that here from Sierra Leone.
We in a saloon, we not get chance for change that one day, but thing then day, where we they do na saloon na ya, we self they lead to climate change.
What happens here for a lot of years by the timber cutting and selling all these wood, for example.
For plenty year there now, we don't say we been get to be they call timber logging, where people they cut timber for send and go China.
Yes, also.
And again, we cut stick them for burn charcoal. And again, we cut stick them for build more host them so that we tongue them, we community them, go open up for build more host them so that we get more space for build more host them.
And
then we also need more place them for do agriculture.
The question is how.
But then the question is now how would they do agriculture? Because different way than they for do agriculture. Well, we first them people them then go know how they be they do agriculture. First them. Not so like now we now for just begin cut stick and board put fire pan and for burn. And then they take too much land.
For agriculture because it's not done like it was done before. But especially one of the main drivers is indeed charcoal production. And to say
but apart from that, one of the main things where they make with the cut stick now because of charcoal. One for burn charcoal. And the problem not so for people they use charcoal. Not so in the problem. The problem now that's not thick, nine they use for burn charcoal. Charcoal mostly na inside them big tongue and they use them.
So what means
and boku people them na inside them big tongue and they. And it means say the people them within a them village there now they cut stick for burn charcoal. Now them bush them and then they cut. We all know say charcoal now one way for make person get money.
But please remember, you can cut a tree down only once and produce charcoal with that. Then you have
But remember say
for the next 10
now one grain time you go able for cut stick for make it burn charcoal with them. But then for let that tick they grow back, it get for take 10 to 15 years. So what thing go happen inside that time day now? We will continue for the cut stick, till time go they will no get stick again.
these causes climate
And all of this also they cause climate change. And it affects people them. More flooding go to take place and it go continue for a long
will
time.
continue in the next years and decades. There are new studies saying in the next 25 years we will have more than 3 weeks each year with more than 50 degrees. This is just deadly.
Then one day with this land book they say inside the next 25 years we go get them way the sun go warm past smack. We no go good for we well body one because we body them no go able for take that kind warm the way the sun go warm. And all of this now because we they cut stick them down.
Serious problem in the future. And this space where it is
And where the sun warm, if you no get outside you they go hide for go fence shade because you don't cut the tick down.
because you can
Then wetin go get for happen? The sun go get for warm you body wey no good for you.
no protection through by forest.
But if forest dey, the bush dey with stick them, you get somewhere you can go. It dey help for make the place cold. And so if we tap for cut stick them and begin protect them forest there, the bush them, it go get for help we. And one thing more for do, we need for plant new bush them. And it will take the next 10 to 15 years for let them tick they grow and turn to proper bush them like how them in the first time.
And they will need the next 10, 15 years, but then there are again forests for the people here in Sierra Leone.
Sir, now 2 things then they way I pick per waiting last talk so. 1, the way we dey cut stick fitty fatter, and the way we dey burn charcoal. Yes, I know say important for burn charcoal because now there's some people they get money. But again, it's important for make we dey plant new tick them, just like our last don't talk am.
Fatty, all what you don't talk so na true. It really bad follow with the burn charcoal and the cut stick them fitty fatter. Where that's not good for we climate. But Mr. Lars, I want you tell family what make it really important for make we address climate change.
I know that the people of Sierra Leone struggling with a lot of problems. For example, just say hunger. If you don't have something to eat, this is your main focus to get at least a few leones to survive this day.
I know say people in a salon they struggle with boku problem them.
But
For example, na salon ya so people then get for eat.
facing now
Outside them go pull small money for eat every day.
and that will
But then some of the things they do for make we will get way to they eat, they help for bring climate change.
not only
And if we not tap them, now so it go the worse, it go the worse, it go the worse. So now that make it fine for me to talk about them now. Now no wait till tomorrow. Now today we for talk about them because it's important. Remember, you picking them, you can picking them. The one they will not born it. If them for live the kind life we them supposed for live. Now this country, yeah.
children get unborn
Then we get for fit for make we tap climate change.
in this country.
Not to salon no more safe. Now the one whole world.
To fight against climate change, also here in Sierra Leone and worldwide.
Lars, thank you for all this information where you give we and fambul them. Well, now that make you where they listen, a fine for make you follow up and listen all the other edition of Me and the Bush because plenty information they where you need for land.
Sir, now true the talk so. But let we blow small. We go come back after this fine music, Salon Man and Woman, where Daddy Raman no do for we.
Me and the Bush.
nya kendo boy. Ya iheha.
Salon man and woman as a meet. Let's do with sweet salon for well we are. I say salon man and woman as a meet. Let's do with sweet salon for well we are. Let's do with sweet salon for well. Waiting do we sweet salon for well. I say salon man and woman as a meet. Waiting do we sweet salon for well now we are. I say salon man and woman as a meet. Waiting do we sweet salon for well now we are. Where we get we gold, where we get we diamond, where we get we iron or wife for where we where we get we rutile, where we get we bauxite. Fish in our water plenty, wife for well we I say salon man and woman as a meet. Let's do we sweet salon for well now we are.
Plenty thank you to Daddy Ramanu, we sing the song Salon and Woman. Indeed, Fatty. Waiting make we sweet salon for well now we an.
Sir, something where we can always talk na salon yaso. Say na this one great salon we all get. So if we allow her for like well now we an. More with climate change problem. E no go fine no. But now when we don't learn about climate change, waiting the cause them and what make important for talk about them, make we can hear now about waiting greenlimba Foundation that they do.
The greenlimba Foundation Sierra Leone was founded in 2022. And my wife and I, we are the chairpersons of this foundation, both from Germany. We are here in Sierra Leone now since 9 years, always in and out. And what we saw in these 9 years, it was a massive deforestation. And we were year by year more.
greenlimba Foundation Salon will begin inside 2022. Now me wife with myself. Now we na the chair people them for the foundation. We all two na Germany we come out. We done this salon here so for 9 years now. And what you see inside this 9 years here, it done different. They don't cut boku thick. And every year it was. All them fine forests they will be in the sea. We know they see there again, they all don't go. So now then they make begin na Kamakwe, na the north. We side the Tambakilmi National Park there. We begin for talk to chief them and other people them. What in them think? For make them go get the forest back, the forest to them don't lost. And then say, wow, we go gladly forget to forest them back. But we not get money, we not able, we not know anything for do for make we get the forest then so back. We not even get the sabi. So now that 10 day, me and my wife, we start greenlimba. We do 3 years pilot phase, try different kind with them for see how we go work. And inside this 2025, we don't find way now how we for able for push things go before. How we go able for support community them, for make them able plant them, take them back. And every year, we able for produce up to 60,000 young tick them we for plant. And not so just one type tick we talk about, we talk about different tick them. And this now one of the main points them, which we can call biodiversity.
Means 50% of the work is...
So we get, how we grow all them tick there, then we give them to the community then free. And at this, we offer to the community then 50-50 business. 50% of the work, now we Greenlimba Foundation, now we the do am. We mean say, we now they grow the young tick them, different kind tick them up to like 60,000 tick them. Over 30 different kind tick them. And we they give them free of charge to them community there. Now we owe 50% than the other 50%, now the work of the community them. Because so they talk about community forest. So the community for be interested for get back the community forest. And the young pathway then get for play. Now for make them organize the land. At least now 5 hectares of land. If you go begin do small garden there, not make no sense. Now big land now you need like 5 hectares. So them now na them community them, now they for talk to themselves, talk to the one they way now then get the land them, make they able forgive the land up to 5 hectares. Not to government of Salone and they give, not to NGO then they give, not to greenlimba then they give, not to the community then they give them. And what's making them they give the land, now for make them go able for plant new tick them, we go make new forest them, what they call bush, now the community them. And in all of this what they do, would they make sure say the community then make bylaw. We go protect that community forest, they will don't begin for plant fresh one back. So that nobody no go for go begin do other thing na then land then they where they don't give for plant the tick them. So now that's making important for get bylaw for protect the new forest. That's now the first thing we can do. The second part now, when we don't get the land now, the community member there now, then get for help for prepare the land, for dig the ground, pull all the grass them. Then tick the old on plants now. There's small young tick there now. Now then get for canal for transplant them, go plant them at that land there, and begin for watch them. So some people can ask, how much go pay we for low do
food for work? I said no. This is your forest, and if you really want to have this forest, then work for it. Because
then I can tell them, say, sorry, we not they pay 1 million. Then they can ask, say, okay, well, we will go food for make we work. Then we go say, no, we not they go na nothing. The forest important to una, and if una want them, una for work for her. And because we believe, say, if na you sweat for plant this stick, you go team up tranga one for protect and for make sure say nobody no go do it for do day. You go take care of them because this na you tick. Na me tick this. Na me I don't plant them for me picking them, me grand picking them. You picking them go bluff say na me grandpa then I them plant them forest here so for help we the young one them. And because una they go na nothing and una understand say na una forest this, una go protect them properly so that nobody no go do it enough for do day. Una go make sure say grass no dey grow dey pass smack one, and for make sure say una make fire belt them so that if they burn bush, fire no go come inside the new forest there. So that's not the second part of the project we dey do na the community there.
We already have some community competitions, so that one community from that chiefdom and another community from another chiefdom, they are asking each other, how many trees you planted last year? 2,219. Wow. We only 1,000.
In fact, Sef, now some of the community they work, we don't they get some community competition. This community they asking company say, how much stick you na plant last year? And go, this community goes, oh, plant 2,900. Then go say, we last year we na just 1,000, 1,200, but next year we go must be two now. So they bring competition come between them, and then they help forgive them the zeal for make them able forget the zeal for do the kind of work they expect them for do. So we the hope say, beaucoup community and the way they follow this kind of thing they do so for make new forest them for their own benefit.
Biodiversity is one of our key points. What means biodiversity? If you have the chance going out in a still existing rainforest enclave, and then you look around, then you will recognize, you will find really a lot of different trees. I'm from Germany.
Oh, they talk about biodiversity. Now, like where you they bring different type tick them, and one of the thing them where we they try for do.
You will find more than
If you go na any community, you go find out say different kind tick them there. Me na Germany I come out. If you go na forest na me kind country, you go see up to 10 different kind tick them. But if na forest you come here na Salone, you go find pass over 60 different tick them na every community forest. This na wonderful something Papa God give you so. And reason they we make them tick there so then different. And this now mean how they talk say biodiversity. We need to talk about 1, 2, 3 different tick them. Now make we not they plant one green type of tree of tick. We they plant different type tick them. You know na like a society. Imagine say na Salonia so all man na policeman. He go work, he no go work. You get forget makitu man, you get forget doctor, you get forget driver, you need cleaner, you need messenger. All them different things so. Now they make the country work fine. It not make sense for the all man be police. When a police no more go there for watch himself. No, we need different people them. And this na the reason we make the forest self na the same way it did. And I make we na greenlimba where they grow over 30 different type of tick them. When now they get to the community them for plant back na the community forest.
The second main point for why biodiversity is so much needed. A new forest has a lot of benefits. Like
the other thing we make this biodiversity what they talk about important now because it gets beaucoup benefit. It protect you from dust, it protect you from fire, it make the water na the ground level come up. But you go only enjoy them benefit here so if the tick then at the forest then different. Because like I say, all the tick them get their own different work there what then they do. So waiting tick number 1 they do, a difference from waiting tick number 2 they do, a difference from waiting tick number 3 they do, and so on. I know say na Salonia so easy for beaucoup people then go 1 or 2 or 3 different kind tick them. But waiting we na greenlimba they do. Now for bring more different type tick them. And you get for train the people them how for plant them tick them also. Because some of them tick them also, then get the kind way they do them. So they get for the water then treat them for day. You get for know how you they take care for them. You get for know how you know how for make them go take the time for grow. And at then they we greenlimba they do. For make the people understand how for grow them tick them also. So that the forest where then go end up get go be very rich. It gets all the different kind of thing them where you supposed to forget when now they talk about biodiversity.
So if community they want for plants and forest them back, greenlimba they supports them. And now with different kind tick them. And again, if fine for no say, then they set up community forest committee them. So this work where greenlimba then they do so is very important.
Yes, so sir. Now important thing the last to talk about so. But again, the information beaucoup. So let we relax small and take this other music here so when we like we salon. When the charm and king mascot do for we.
Due to special request and popular demand, the Champ and King Moscow back again with the remix. We come on a salon,
we come to England, oh yeah,
but we don't run away.
We come for better.
We people that want for see waiting we they do.
We people that want for know waiting we they say. Oh, we like we salon.
We get fine bobo them.
Whoa now. We get fine TT them. Whoa now.
We get sweet diamond, bauxite and kimberlite. Better day. Now for that make we tell you say,
We like we salon. We like we salon.
Mama Salon we like you.
The Portuguese man say, the mountain and feed a lion. Oh, and we don't see say, salon and strong like iron. And if we try for labor, we go reap the benefit. So many people then, when I try me can make we say, we like we salon, 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 and we like we salon. We like we salon, like that day.
Oh, we like we salon. Indeed, we like we salon. Now that's make we for tap thing we go make climate change continue for Ambogwi. Member say you dey listen to the program Me and the Bush, where they come to you from Greenlimba Foundation. And Fambul member say we don't dey talk to Lars Bessel, when are the founder, vice chairman, and director of administration for Greenlimba Foundation. And he don't dey talk about the work where Greenlimba Foundation they do na salon. Then they support community them for plant different kind tick them, where man and call biodiversity. And they also they support community forest committee them, where go make sure say the new tick them more than the plant them protect them for them picking them we no burn it.
Indeed, sir. Now important information there with the Yeriso. And I know say more day for come. But before we dey go before, I go look for know how Greenlimba Foundation structure like organization a salon.
The Greenlimba Foundation Sierra Leone is a national NGO registered here in Sierra Leone, for example, with our line ministry, the Ministry for Environmental and Climate Change. And we were just awarded
Greenlimba Foundation, a national NGO, we register in Sierra Leone with the line ministry, the Ministry for Environmental and Climate Change. And then just don't give a community award for the project what they do for grow different
in Sierra Leone for now around about 9 years, not the whole time, always in and out. We are the chairpersons.
We get two persons there when are the chairperson there, my wife and myself. Like I say, we come out from Germany. And like I been say, we done this salon so for about 9 years now. Then we get to board where they all are salon people them. And we dey operate na 2 districts them, Karine and Moyamba. And inside them 2 districts there so we dey try for bring the forest them back for plant more tick them and self for protect the forest them we already there. And we get to a management structure, we get to a head of operation, we get production manager for the nursery, they also how they plant the tick them.
Where all these trees are grown and then distributing them to the communities.
Fatty. Greenlimba Foundation, the work where they do na salon is very important. But I go like for know why not just then 2 districts here so normal, Kamakwe and Moyamba una the work.
We started in the Karine district by a coincidence. When we arrived in Sierra Leone, when I say we, I mean my wife and me, in 2017, we got stuck there.
We begin in a Karine district. That what you can say coincidence. When me and my wife come salon in 2017, we fashion in a road. But that story, in a story where I go talk all that time, I not go talk about them today. But it been serious problem, but it been fine back for we. So because of all of that, the Inside 2022 now open greenlimba Foundation. And one of the reasons this way to make the foundation them greenlimba. Green na for the tick them, and the limba na because na kamakwe sella limba chiefdom. Now they be in fashion, we motoka able for move. So then we call them greenlimba. But then greenlimba they operate with Mende, with Timni and other people them. And you know get nothing for do with tribe. And we operate with Timni, with Mende, and all kind of people them. And by the way, limba self na the name of one of the type of wood them. The tick them where they grow in a salon. So we forget about the limba as a tribe. Take them say no more na green tick. Now they talk about.
And then we came to Moyamba in 2025 because we are partnering with WHH.
We can Moyamba inside 2025 because we partner with WHH. We're one of the biggest NGO them from Germany. And SEF, we partner with RIDA and the Jala University. We implement projects with them. And now the British now they support that project there. And then the reason we make we operate in the Moyamba district. When you look inside there, the difference between Moyamba and Kamakwe not too different, except that in Moyamba you get more mining activity the way they go on there. But at the end, all we to worry about now about for where we bring the tick then come back, teach people them, show people them how for plant the tick them, make them understand, say, they suppose forget the forest, the bush suppose for day, and the bush we don't go, then for plant them back, the one we already did, then for protect them. Why important for them as people them? Who's benefits them we then go get?
For the people here, which benefits they have. And a tree and a forest has much more benefits and much more value than only the money you can earn by selling.
And the tick them and the bush gets beaucoup benefits and value to the community. Rather than they go begin for go cut stick for sell 2-3 board or 2-3 bag charcoal. And at the same thing they happen at all to the districts then. So they all are the same.
CCO, interesting how greenlimba Foundation begin for work na Kamakwe. But as Lars say, we go talk about that story later. But Lars, make I ask you again. What are some of the challenges they want to meet and how una able for overcome them challenges in day?
For me, our biggest challenge is that we have really to work on community level, or let's say grassroots level. This is something when we are talking to larger organizations, when we have discussions with, for example, the German embassy or the European delegation and so on, they are always surprised when we are saying, yes, we're working on community level.
For me, the biggest challenge now that we dey work na community level, what we can call grassroots level. This na something they talk to them big organization them. For example, the German embassy or the European delegation. Then always they surprise who they tell them say we na community level we dey work. But again, for we, now the only way we they work, because what you want for do na salona for make the community then plant the young community forest them, and then they mean say you get for plant tick them for the next 20-30 years, and therefore we need land, and the land na family then get them na private land. So it's not possible for just go to the paramount chief no more and tell and say, can give me 150 hectares, low plant 90,000 tick. Not to say the work. We really get for go to the community and talk to the people then. For me, this is the big challenge for all the people that we work with we, because then they take time. But not until we get for do. Because the moment where you don't reach now some village, you make contact with the people them, you get the chance first for listen to them, waiting them think. And we don't reach the point where the people them na Kamakwe, na Moyamba, and they tell we say yes, so they feel the effects of climate change. The place they want pass smack, the season they don't crisp and we rain they for them, they say enough for them, sand they come out tot one. And then can say back 20, 30 years ago being get the forest, then kind thing also not been the happy. So we know say that because the tick they don't cut them, na it make so this kind thing they happen. So now, and a mistake will be made.
Obviously, that was a mistake. Then the next question is, okay, if that was a mistake, what do you think? What we can do now? And then normally the people in the villages come up with saying we should plant new forest.
And the next question will go ask them, if na mistake una make so, what do una think so for do now? Then go tell we say, you for plant new tick them and get new bush. And at the greenlimba Foundation can begin talk about that we own 50% who have been talk about. Say we go give them the different kind tick them, over 30 different type tick them for plant. But then waiting them for providing away na the land. The other challenge now that after so long way other countries then they support Salone for development business, different NGO then they come along. It means say they can count money. With greenlimba, a different. We know they count money. Like I say, we count 50-50 business. We they grow deep over 30 type tick them, and then we they give them tick them, so the young one them free to the community them. The other 50% of the work we for do, now the community na for do am. That's now for get the land, make the land, prepare them, and get the young tick them for plant them.
Planting and caretaking. And then normally the people are starting very quickly asking, okay, yes, we are interested in doing that, but how much you will pay for that? And then we are always saying, this is very easy. We are paying nothing.
But then the people they can say, yes, we get one forest them back, but almost you go pay we. Then we go ask them, say, easy, we know they pay nothing. You know, then they begin for opening their eye and they ask, nothing, una no go pay we nothing, una no go pay cash, but maybe una go give you food for work. Then we go talk back, say, no, not they go una nothing. Nothing, no food for work, no money, nothing. And this is new and strange to them. Because both of the NGO they don't work with, then don't they pay them or give them food for work. So they don't used to that kind of thing there. But for we, not to so they be. We they encourage the community people them that them for able for do something for themselves. Without nobody no can give them money. Now una problem, una for find the way for solve them by una self. And una able for make the difference for una community. Not to money where them go pull some side for can give, for can do work for yourself. You self able for make difference for yourself. And we don't see beaucoup example them na Salonia where people in the community them, they don't take upon themselves for do something for them community them and then succeed. And at this kind when we self want for see, we work with the community them. Because where you know say you they do something for your community, you they all out to one.
Doing it because they are convinced that they are doing something really good and really great for their own community.
Fatih, awali you join me. Let we tell Lars Bessel and the greenlimba Foundation plenty thank you for this kind of good work where they don't bring a salon. And see Fambul and Oyeri, he said the foundation no get money for give people them more because this work then they can do, not where the benefits the people them na salon. So what then they do, then go provide the small tick them where community people then go use for plants. And then community people also get responsibility for make sure say then they watch them tick their so water them so that they not go die.
Sir, a fine way greenlimba Foundation they make people they know say they self get role for play for bring back the forest them where we can call bush na the community them. But I they wonder how greenlimba Foundation then work go help for make we community then able get back the bush the way we be don lost.
I sure say Lars go answer this question for we. Over to you, Lars.
If I have a look back to the first community forest we planted in 2022, 2023, I see that there are really forests growing, and they are growing quick in Sierra Leone because of the tropical climate. The first trees are now 3.5 meters high after only 3-4 years. This is incredible. If you have a look to the global north,
If I look back to the first community forest to plant in 2022-2023, I dey see say na forest na dey grow, and it dey grow quick one na salon because of the kind climate we get, we can call tropical climate. Some dentic then they don't dey like a 3.5 to 4 meter high now after only 3 to 4 years. And this is wonderful. If you go to a place like Germany, we want for plant thick for like reach that kind of height today, we need like 10 years. But here in Salon, then thick years, so then they go with speed. So in 10 years, I believe so we go don't see beaucoup forest don't come back. We bush them don't come back. Beaucoup fine bush them. We get different kind thick them. We go get community them where the place go down. They call back like I been there. The sun no go one per smack. We go get community the way farmer then we go they make farm near them forest then farm them go they grow fine one because the forest go they support the farm them. In fact, animal then go come back na the forest then because right now, beaucoup animal they not in the forest again. If you ask some pikin now na street say if they sabi waiting a monkey, they sabi how monkey fever. Then some beaucoup they say and I me na 5, 6, 7 years now, but I know one day see monkey and then they not fine. First 10 as alone, all man be sabi waiting at anything and day. So I believe say inside the next 10 years. Most of them thing and they go don't come back. We go don't get good forest, good bush back. We go to benefit every community with the work. And not only the community themselves, but other area them. Because we they try for move go na different community them. We they hope say the other community them where they neighbor to them one there. So themselves we able for plant themselves in forest. And once they neighbor them, they themselves plant them in forest them, they go can connect to this we own there now. And so we able forget then green corridor there. So forest for go na the national park then, like Tambakilimi National Park. And so beaucoup people go benefit from the forest there so they plant. One thing more, they talk about benefit. The benefit where they come out for the forest. Different way than they would they benefit from the forest. Just that people for know how for get them benefits there. So we get what we call NTFP. When are the non-timber forest product. We not to take all the plants for can begin make board for burn charcoal, but now take the way they support other things there. So for example, take them where they pull fruits, cola nut, and we in a greenlimba, where they plant like 80% forest take them. But then the other 20% now take them where they pull fruits them, where they give benefits to community them. So you're able to make money back from the forest. And other thing like for the beekeeping, for pull honey, and where the forest they help you for make you able for men the honey bee them where they give you the honey. And then forest then also the tick the way they grow them. 40% of them then get medical benefit. If not the leaf, if not the root, and again with the tick them. Beaucoup people then get medical knowledge from them tick them also. And the tick they don't cut some of them people they been sabi but then tick them they're not sabi but they again. But once you bring the tick then come back, people then they begin for understand waiting then tick here so good for who's kind of a pool for help you for make you get well body.
Or whatever. And connected with these trees is also the medical knowledge. And just imagine the last tree of its sort would be cut, then also the medical knowledge is gone in that moment. And let me say that very clearly as an European, 25% of the medicine we are able to buy in Europe is based on trees in the
I want for me kuna know say, but 25% of the medicine the whole they buy now we with man country them. Na medicine them way, na from them forest then ya so. Na then we bush then ya so. Na then they come out, but then they carry them go process and make and fine one. When another medicine and okay they buy. So if you get her now with a grow na the forest, you can imagine the kind of benefit that they go bring.
Just two out of a lot of benefits for the communities.
Fatty, two important things there we also we get from the forest. Like one, beekeeping. We all know say that from beekeeping we get honey, and we know honey is important. And also, inside the same bush, we get medicine where they help we for we well body one. So you see, fambul them. Now this make it important for make we take care of the forest.
And one thing, sir, this beekeeping and honey business where you dey talk about so important so because na other way for make money. Like me so, and I put no sugar where they drink tea. Now honey now they use. Even when they make ginger beer self, now honey are they put there. So if people they put attention for the produce honey, it go fine for them.
This na Me and the Bush, where they come to you from Greenlimba Foundation and the radio station where you listen to so. Me and the Bush.
Nya kendo boy. Ya iheha.
Yeah? Now ebi rain dey for them so. For say the rain season not they done again. But wait here, the kind sand self where they come out now. It dey one pass mako. Not so we be sabi first thing. Now what's kind thing this bar?
Sisio, wait to make you the grumble so.
Papaya, now the way how the weather done dey now. Now in the monami. Look like now. Tell me we no say for big dry season. Now ebi rain dey for them so. In fact, Seth, me not able to understand who say na rain season or dry season again. Like how we sabi first thing. All things don't change now. It's all excessive the weather now in don't craze we.
Me sister, not to craze the weather craze so. Now the way
but left me bo. If not to craze the weather don't craze, then wetin do rain dey for don inside dry season, then hot sand dey come out inside rainy season.
Me sister, if the weather don't craze self like how you dey talk am so, now waiting cause am for make it craze.
Whose kind question you dey ask me so? How me go know wetin make the weather don't craze?
Me sister, the answer is simple. Sir, now we the motorman and self don't cause all this.
How you go say so?
I go say so, yes. Because now we the people and don't cut the tick them at the bush. Sir, the bush self, no dey like I be the first thing. We want below so with a cut tick. We want bodo with a cut tick. Even for burn charcoal self with a cut tick. Look the hill themselves. One better tick no left there again. Though we know make the weather change for we.
Me brother wait so. Waiting for cut stick get for do with this now.
Me sister, waiting the happen so now in them called climate change. Yes, climate change. Because of the thing the way we do like for cut the tick then at the bush, it dey make the way how the weather be dey change, and this not good. You go fair not say, ebi rain dey for them, people them place then the flood, farmer them plant so they grow better again, but the problem them boku. And like I say, now we the motorman and the cause am.
Hey, look when me open me mouth they wonder. So now all them bush where we don't cut so make the weather they behave this kind way. But wait so, what see we for do for tap this now?
Well, we for tap for cut the tick them pass smack one, and make sure say we plant new tick them so that the bush then go grow back. Tell God thank you. We organization and the way they support community them for plant tick them. So it left to we the community people them for ready for give the land them for make this happen. Because when we plant new tick them and get the bush them back, beaucoup of them probably also where we dey see so now go tap. Self, the bush then get beaucoup benefit for we as motorman them. We dey get medicine for well body, animal then go calm, then bad flooding go tap. Farmer then garden then go come out fine and all that in them.
Me brother, thank you for this word where you just don't tell me so. Myself go tell other people about this, so that we all go join hand for plant stick them back, so that we go get we bush them like first time. Because the bush them very important so we the people them, for make we fight this climate change. This way, where the weather they crisp we so.
So fumble them. I want to tell Lars Bessel, when are the founder, vice chairman, and director of administration for Greenlimba Foundation. Plenty thank you for the time we take for talk to we about the good work when they do na salon.
For true, I don't learn beaucoup things today. And I know say I go learn more inside the other edition there of Me and the Bush. So, you self will make sure say you deal with me all time.
So fumble, na yaso Me and the Bush the tap today. And in no go say again, we go give una telephone number or that go give una the opportunity for ask any question about waiting with the talk inside the program. So, till next week, me na Sir Joseph they say tata and member say a fine for the plantic now we community them.
And me na Fati Sheriff they say tata.
Me and the Bush come to you from Greenlimba Foundation with funding support from Bingo.